going to be sharing some tips with you all about how you can pack your bags to go on any trip you need to go on, even if it's a last minute trip, to save you time, stress, energy. Here's my top 10 things that I like to place in my suitcase to keep at all times. Number one, I keep my toiletry items in my bag. I have a toiletry bag and I have some spare toiletry items that I specifically purchased just for travel. Travel size 3.4 ounce items. The second thing I have in my bag is my PJs. I keep pajamas in my bags that I don't normally wear at home anyway. So these are some things that are comfortable. It's just the top and bottoms. Being a female, I just love underwear. I don't know what it is, but I have so much of it that I can place at least 5 garments, bras and panties in my suitcase and just keep it inside my packing cube at all times, and I don't have to remove those items. Now, of course, if they get dirty, I wash them and I put them back in the cube. Accessories. So I have lots of jewelry. There's things that I can keep in my bag that will go with any outfit. Anytime you're wearing silver, black, or gold, it can pretty much match any outfit that you're wearing. Usually I'm maybe traveling with my tablet. I have my cell phone. I have my Apple Watch. So I need to have my own power and not rely on the airline to have a plug for me to plug it in by my seat, because sometimes they don't. My passport is number 6. I keep my passport in my suitcase because that's the only time I'm going to need it. So I never take my passport out of my suitcase. If you are traveling after October 2020, then you need to have the real ID on your driver's license. However, you can always fly with your passport if you have one. And I bring myself an empty water bottle, empty, because I can fill my water bottle up at the airport for free. They have water stations, so you can go and fill up your water bottle once you're in the airport. No need in bringing water from home. Trail mix with me. I have some crackers with me because I don't want to be relying on spending $10 for a sandwich or something at the airport. Number 9 is always wear comfortable shoes at the airport just in case your gate change. So in my guest room, I have a spare closet. So this is my dress up room. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to show you guys how to pack your suitcase and how to use these storage cubes, which are really great to use. I have some like mesh bags also. They have little writing on them, so they're really cute. They say sexy little things, and just to make it fun to pack. So I'm going to be packing my underwear first, and this little bag here, which is very flexible, so it has a lot of space inside the bag. You can actually really stretch it, so you can pack at least 5 pair of undergarments in this bag, and it fits right in the side pocket. I always keep my slippers in my bag because I don't need. It's never necessary to take my slippers out of my bag because I have plenty of slippers at home, so I can just store them in the suitcase. So let me sort these cubes out. Here's my pajamas. Just going to take them out, and they will get folded in a way that don't take up much space, and I'll store that in the cube also. So I have a few different ways I like to fold my clothing. So based on how they are, the thickness of the clothes, I may determine what folding technique I want to use. But this is one that I use a lot. Just fold the clothes within themselves. And as you see, that's too thick. So now I just double fold it and place it in the bag. So that's nice and neat. And then over here, I will finish with the undergarments here. So I'm gonna place those in these little bags. And I have like 4 bras in this bag. And with the underwear bag, I was able to put 7 pairs of underwear in that bag, undergarments. And then I have some socks. So I have another bag for socks. So when I am at someone's house and I need to get to my items, I just have to grab a cube, a packing cube, and take that item out and then place it back in my bag. So I am keeping up with my things also when I'm out on a trip, and I'm not, I don't like to lay things around in someone's house. I make sure everything is packed neatly and it stays that way in my suitcase. My suitcase holds a lot of items, so I'll just put what I can in this bag and I will make some adjustments. So right now you see I'm just putting in toiletry items. This is the bag for my dirty clothes when I'm, if I have to bring dirty clothes home, which I don't prefer to do, but I will have clothes separated from my clean clothes using that bag. And then I have here my shoe bag. So I will place a pair of shoes because I'm wearing my sneakers to the airport, and I take 1 pair of shoes that goes with all my outfits. So this way I don't need to have more than 2 pair of shoes with me at all times. My sneakers is what I wear to and from the airport, and when I'm out, I just put on my boots and they will keep me comfortable and they don't take up space in my suitcase. I carry this little bag, that's my cell phone bag, so that can stick right in the front of the suitcase. And over here, I just have some gloves and a scarf and hat. And because I'm going to be wearing these items, I keep them on the outside of the bag. For my hat, and put my gloves in there if I want to, and just throw it over my shoulder. So that's easy to carry, or it will fit inside my weekender bag, which is a small weekender bag. But I'm ordering another one, so it's going to be a little bigger, so I'll be able to also put my clothes in there. So now that I have the undergarments all situated in the pajamas, now I'm going to just lay out the clothing. Place your pants on one side and your shirts on the other. So this way you have matching outfits, and I like to wear layered clothes, so this way I have more than one option, and if I'm really cold then I have a layer underneath my clothing to keep me warm. So with the pants, I can fold them, like 2 at a time, or I could just lay them on top of each other and just fold them over, as much as fit. You don't want it to be too thick, and especially when you have dress pants versus jeans, you want to keep the thin fabrics all together. So here, I'll just see if it's not too thick when I decide how to fold this. So let me see how this looks. So if it's not causing the suitcase to be too bulky, then I will do it this way. If not, I will do the 3-fold system. And here with jeans are always thick, so you want to maybe take the jeans and just roll them up and put them on the side separately from the dress pants, which are like, stretchy fabric. So I'm going to hang up what I'm going to wear because, of course, I don't want to pack the outfit that I'm actually wearing to the airport. And so now I have some sweaters I'm going to put aside and see just how much room or how many I can do at a time. I probably won't put my dress shirt with the sweaters because that's a different fabric, so I'm going to put that on the side and just decide what to do with that last. And over here, I'm just going to be taking the hangers off. I don't need to procrastinate any longer about what I'm going to wear and what I'm going to pack, because the more I look at it, the more I change my mind. So right now I'm deciding, even though I'm not even leaving for another week, that it's time to pack my suitcase. So These sweaters are pretty thick, so maybe I will have to reconfigure that after I see if it fits in my suitcase or not. But like I said before, I'm buying a weekender bag, so I'll see what fits in the bag and if I need to make any adjustments, because I don't want to carry the larger bag with me. I'm just going to use 2 small bags for a 4-day trip. This bag is the one I was talking about that I usually just throw on top of my suitcase. That is definitely not going to be checked. I'm going to put toiletries in there. Maybe I can fit my shoes in there if the suitcase is too thick, because I have all my clothes in the bag now. So let's see what I can do to take some of the stress off of the bag, which I'm just packing this bag right now for you guys just to show you how these things will fit in the bag. It's not necessarily the bag I'm going to be carrying with me on this trip. So you make your adjustments based on how many days you're going to stay on your trip and how many garments you may need. So you can use the packing cubes, and let's see if this will fit. Okay, great, it worked. So now moving on. Let's see if there's another option for me to put some items away. So I don't need any more of these cubes, so I'll go ahead and put those cubes away. And I always pack them all together, so this way I'm not losing track of where my packing cubes are, because I need those cubes to pack my things. So now that you have all the information you need to figure out how to pack your suitcases and how to organize your luggage, all you need to do now, sit back and relax and wait for your trip. The packing cubes are a great system to use when if you're a frequent flyer or not. Things that you could place in your bag that you don't have to worry about ever packing again, because your bag's always ready. You can also use this vacuum seal bag to help save space if you're not using the packing cubes. As you can see here, it takes up a lot less space. I love the packing cubes because they are neat, they are clean, they are sanitary. My suitcase has lots of room and I don't want to overstuff it. This is the other bag that I just ordered. It's a weekender bag and it has wheels on it, so I can fit it right under my seat in the airline, and it's easy to travel with. I love a bag with wheels, and this one is the 360 bag. So that means I can walk with the bag standing up straight. But these are just some of the things that I do to help me be stress-free when I'm trying to travel, because sometimes I will pack and unpack, and I got so tired and it's exhausting. So I decided that this is going to be the way I pack and travel from now on. I'm going to place my items in my bag that I do not need to take out.